Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you are just jumping in and you don't see the red box above me, that means you're catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay in the comments. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alex. I am the Creative Llama, and I love to come on here and do like wood cutouts and stencil crafting. So if that's your jam, make sure you hit the follow button for me and make sure you join my broadcast channel. My broadcast channel is right down there in the pinned comment. It's going to be the best way to know when I'm live because I send a message out in there every single time I go live, which is what I am doing right this second. And if you want the supply list, comment the word market. That will get you the supply list, obviously. It'll get sent to your messenger, but we are going to do this transfer right here. It is the Christmas market transfer. I have been eyeing this one for quite some time, and I've just been kind of waiting till it gets a little bit closer to Christmas or closer to be doing Christmas crafting to do this one. And so we're going to do this guy. So we did our winter lantern last night, and so we're going to do the Christmas market tonight. Okay. So y'all pop on, say hey, hit the heart button for me, sprinkle the video. Do all the things. But I did a little bit of prep work because I came on a little bit late because I was on the phone with one of my friends. So we're going to use the palette sign. Y'all know I love my palette sign that I cut with my laser. So what I went ahead and I did is I painted it with white acrylic paint. And I intentionally did not paint it completely because I wanted it to look a little bit more rustic and worn. And leave some of that wood shining through. So that was done intentionally, but what we need to do is get this dried, and then we'll glue it together, and then we'll use the transfer. Hi, Betty. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Connie. So let's get this dried. We're gonna wax, and then we're gonna glue it together, and then we're just gonna paste today. Y'all hear Boone? Can y'all hear him? He's losing his ever-loving mind and driving me nuts. Y'all, I might have to let him in. I don't know, for some reason when I'm live and him like incessantly barking just drives me crazy. There he is. Hi Sharon, hi Darlene, hi guys, as y'all popping in, say hey. We are, if you're just jumping on, you're like, oh my gosh, I missed it. You didn't miss anything. I just pre-painted my surface. Now, if you want to grab the transfer and all the chalk stuff, there is a version of the shiplap sign over in there that Through Chalk has. I can't discount that one, but this one is 25% off until midnight. So if you comment the word market and go check your messenger, it's all in there. But if you just want to come in one order. Hi, Susie. Miss Susie, I'm working on one of your orders, girl. I appreciate you jumping in and saying, hey. Oh, the weight of the package. The package weight was, so if you didn't see, I posted a picture. Oh, why am I doing that? This isn't dried out. I posted a picture from one of our Whatnot boxes. The biggest Whatnot box we had was in a 20 by 20 by 4 box. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't do it. No, we're not doing this. Inside. Come on. Sorry, y'all. So it was a 20 by 20 by 4 inch tall box. There were 20 items in it, and it weighed 10 pounds. Some of y'all were guessing like 45 pounds. But I'm not good at that kind of stuff, guessing that kind of stuff either. But it was almost 11 pounds. That was our big spender of the night. She got lots of goodies. Is the word market working? It doesn't appear that it is. When y'all comment the word market, are you getting the message? It does not look like it's working. Well, boo, Alex. That's a problem. Yay, you got your order in from Friday. That's awesome. That's fast. That's why I love, was it the First Dibs Friday? That's why I love the First Dibs Friday, because we can ship those out so fast. Okay, hold on. I have to reconnect everything. What the heck is happening? Where'd my live go? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, now, oh, it is working. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's a, you know what? It's a cluster around here. Okay, so this is a 12 by 18 pallet sign that is available on my website, my cutout website. I think it's like less than $14 tonight. All of the pallet signs that I have available on my website are 25% off tonight. So you can grab it over there, or you can grab the chalk version of this, whichever you prefer. But what I'm going to do is we're going to glue this together so then it's a flat board. Okay. So I'm just going to try to get it as straight as humanly possible, and we're just going to go for it. My dog just jumped up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Angie. I'm sorry. Crafting with free friends with it. Oh, how fun, Lynn. Thank you, Martha, for letting me know. That will be a blast. I hope y'all have the best time. So when you get your pallet sign, you are going to get these bracers for the back for you to be able to make sure the pieces stay together. I've had some people like tell me like, I don't know how this puts together. Well, you have to glue the bracers on the back to make all your pieces stay together. So, and I realized I might have to pull my camera back or my table back so y'all can see what I'm doing. Because I just realized you can't really see much of what I got going on. But I love these little pallet signs. They're quick and easy. You can paint them whatever color you want. Chalk does have like a whitewashed version of this, like already painted and stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. But let's let this set up for a second, and let me see if I can pull this back with all what's going on my table. Maybe not. I've got so much junk in here. Oop, that's gonna fall. That's as good as I can get it, y'all. So here is our pallet sign. What do we think? Hit the heart button if you like it. I just took white acrylic paint and I painted it just one coat. I didn't cover the wood completely. I wanted it to look a little bit chippy, dry brushed, if you will. So let's start with the chalking. So this one is called Christmas Market. This is a size C transfer. I love this transfer. I knew as soon as I saw it when it first came out, I was like, I'm crafting with that. But why it took me so long, I have no idea. I don't know if my comments are updating or not, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I just don't know what's going on. Normally, I see comments. Market, okay. Well, y'all are just quiet little bees tonight. That's okay. All right, we're gonna fuzz this. So fuzzing is just gonna add a little bit of lint to the back to make it a little less sticky. You don't want it to be too sticky on your surface because it can pull up the paint and it can't stretch. So, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all so quiet tonight? Are you crafting? Are you cooking? Are you cleaning? What are y'all doing? I'm being a nosy Nelly over here. Hi, Sharon. Is it freezing for y'all? Like, is the video freezing? Is that what's happening? Because I know a lot of people have been telling me, like, when they get on my lives, it starts freezing. And I think it's just, I really do think it's just a Facebook thing. All right, so here's probably the hardest part of this whole project is getting it laid on here. If you have not done one of the bigger transfers, put a heart in the chat. So if you haven't done like a size C, D, or E, put in a heart in the chat. So if you've just mainly stuck with the smaller transfers, you're just working, not freezing, okay? Hi, Barbara Conrad. All right, so here's what we have. Yay! Not freezing. Hi, Lisa. Ooh, Melinda, I cannot wait to see how you painted yours. By the way, did y'all see my ornament set for tonight or for today? So you need to go to the VIP group because there's a build a bundle option where you can pick what you want. But we have the whole set. I did wax Lisa. We have this whole set available. It's $25 for all of them, but you get the Cookie Crew. This one I love. The KitchenAid mixer. You get the Jolly Little mixing bowls. The gingerbread man. And then the kitchen tools. I love this set. So if you want them, it's $25 for all 5 of them. You can comment the word all, or you can hop over into the VIP group and you can pick 3 for $18. So, but the pick 3 for $18 is only available tonight. After tonight, they will only be available in the set. Okay, so we're gonna go in, we're gonna use some eucalyptus. We're gonna use some meadow. We're gonna use some ivy. We're gonna use some marmalade, peachy keen, and nominee, which we just used last night. So this is, aren't they adorable? And they can be added onto an order from this week. So these are the colors we're going to use. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of ash to darken up our eucalyptus. So we're going to use, I totally forgot I asked that question. Thanks, Haley. That completely slipped my mind. So I'm going to do Christmas market in eucalyptus and a little bit of ash. But the problem is I don't have a little jar to mix this into. So we're going to mix this right on the table. Okay. So I'm going to start with my eucalyptus. Obviously I want way more eucalyptus than ash. I'm saying that out loud for myself because sometimes when I go to mix colors, I forget about the really dark colors and you only need a little bit. So I make ornaments every year I love that series of rescue special operations. Oh, how fun. I had a hot dog for dinner. Sharon, they are they're 3¼ inch wide. I only know that because someone asked that question earlier. And they are 5 inches tall. So 5 inches tall, 3¼ wide. Oh, I forgot about the foam trays. They're on the cart. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, a little bit of ash. And I'm just going to mix this right here. I know it's probably going to be hard for y'all to see it, but I just want to darken up that eucalyptus just a little bit. And I don't think I added enough. Always start with a little and then work your way like by adding a little bit at a time. That's just my little PSA, if you will. Let's go. I don't want to. Homemade hamburgers. Yes, Janice, it shipped today. With another, or with the ones that you bought from the Thrifty Thursday. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, now I think I added too much. I'm over here. No, we can make this work. All right. So it is quite a bit darker than our regular eucalyptus. This is a really pretty color. Ooh, we might have to make a jar of this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all. Here is eucalyptus, and then there it is mixed with the ash. So you can see that it is quite a bit darker. I know, Jennifer, that happens to me all the time. So that's why I made a lot. And if I don't need it all, I don't need it all. It's not the end of the world. Yes, that one, Janice, got lost, I guess, in the mix somewhere, but that one went out today. I know that for a fact it went out today. I don't know how I missed that, and I am so sorry. I apologize. I don't know I don't know what happened there. I saw that after when I was pulling orders, like, oh my gosh, how did I miss this one? But it did go out. All right, so we're gonna do Christmas. This is a really pretty color. All right, we're gonna pick up all that extra. Okay, and we pasted, now we're gonna pull it up. Okay, so we pasted it, now we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna do that because if we were to go through and paste the entire thing, right, before we pull it up, that paste is going to dry. Well, there's a tiny little mesh silk screen where you can see through it. And if the paste dries in there, it's gonna make your design look patchy, which is, you don't want that, okay? So we pasted, we pulled it up, we're gonna lay it back down, and we're gonna gently press on the areas that we have not chalked, and we're gonna come down here to the word market, and we're gonna do the same exact thing. Okay, so we're pasting. I'm trying to be careful about not getting this color where I don't want it. I'm like notorious for that because I'm over here just yapping. I am gonna grab my detail tool, my multi-tool here in a second, and we're gonna do that part of the R that is down here. Okay, so same thing here. Ooh. Right there. And I know I see some people, I think I saw a question from Miss Linda. I will look here in just a second. All right, let's lift. It's an orange. Okay, and there's the word market. Now, we do have a little part at the bottom to chalk, so I'm just gonna push down on the areas that I didn't chalk, okay? Now we're done with this color, I think. Maybe. I was gonna do ivy for the big greenery and then meadow, but I think I might wanna do this color for this piece. So I'm changing my mind. What is that round thing on the stencil? Yeah, it's an orange slice. You need to go to Charlie. They have small containers. The thing is, if I go buy them, then I probably haven't emailed. Oh, you're fine, Janice. Hi, Victoria. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, if I go buy like reusable containers, I won't wash them. I won't take care of them, so that's why I usually just buy the disposable ones. I always hope that I'm going to, and then I never do it. So I've kind of stopped, at least as far as like for crafting and stuff like that goes, I've stopped purchasing that kind of stuff because your girl, me, will not wash them. I won't. All right, we're gonna use this eucalyptus ash color right here. And I do recommend getting a multi-tool because it's gonna be easier to get in those finer or harder to reach areas with a squeegee. Now, you could do kind of what we did last night, like on the winter lantern. You could outline it and then paint it in if you wanted to. But I wanted to show y'all a different option. Okay, lift, and we're gonna push down. Oh, and we're gonna use Cabernet too. So we're done with this ashy eucalyptus color. I'm gonna put these up. I'm gonna clean up my table really quickly. But I recommend getting some ash and some eucalyptus and mixing it up. It makes a really pretty color. Isn't that pretty? All right. Ugh. You know, my trash can got pulled from out of my craft room and hasn't been placed back, and so now I've got trash piling up everywhere. Someone, not me, took my trash can out of here. I bet y'all can't guess who it was. I don't know if he's still watching. All right, let me wipe up my hands. Y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button for me. Comment the word market. Share the video. Chit chat with me. Because we're not going to be on much longer. This is going to go fairly quickly. Oh, shoot. I should have used it down there. Oh, well. All right. I'm going to go in with Cabernet. And we're going to do this little section that has some berries. Was he emoting it? What do you mean? All right, I'm just going to make these whole things red. I know they're not all red, but it's just going to be easier. So this is all going to be red. Okay. Oh, emptying it? No. No, he wasn't. Is he here? I guess he hopped off. No, but he was not emptying it. He moved it so he could throw away trash while he was crafting at the kitchen table. I mean, I use it too, so I can't really like be too hard on him. But I always forget that it's not in here until I start my live. So, you know, if that's the worst that happens, that's okay, right? Okay, let's go in. Let's do... Okay, ooh, I totally forgot. I didn't even see that part. So there's like a little rope bow right here. Maybe we do that in Nominee. It's like a little ornament kind of thing. So this is going to be green. This is going to be green, green. That should have been that color. It's going to be fine. Green. We're going to do the outside of this in Marmalade. This inside in Peachy Keen. I'm thinking the rope bow. We're just going to do it all in Nominee. Sorry. I'm just talking out loud over here. So we're going to do the cinnamon stick in Nominee. Okay. You could do it in brown if you want to. I just want to use Nominee because I think it's gorgeous. Okay. There's no right or wrong. You create this how you want to create it. But I like this. Okay, I do, like I said, I do recommend grabbing a multi-tool. It's going to help. Now, you could totally grab this transfer and just do the whole thing in 1 or 2 colors. You don't have to be super detailed with it. I'm going to go through, pick up all that extra Nominee paste. Are y'all still there? We're so quiet. That's okay. Normally we're much more chatty. But it's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're tired. I get it, y'all. All right. There's the Nominee. I'm going to do... No, we'll just do that on green. Hi, Debbie Cash. Miss Debbie Cash got her some of the ornaments today. I can't wait for y'all to craft with those. I'm really excited to see what y'all come up with. All right, let's do the ivy, okay? So I'm going to open up my ivy. I am going to use probably a mixture of mini squeegee and multi-tool to get in the details. Okay, this is just going to get most of the area, and then when we get close, we can use the multi-tool if we like. But I think, at least in this little section, I'll be able to get all of it. It's a size C. Oh my gosh, that ivy looks so good. It's a size C, 12 by 18. Usually, but it's tomorrow. Oh, that sounds like a fun class, Miss Lynn. All right. So I see some parts in here where I should have done like the darker, the eucalyptus ash color that we did. Hi, Anne. But we're just going to make it green. We're going to make it this ivy color. I love ivy. I think I love ivy more than I love meadow. I feel like it's more of like a, it's not so bright. Which ones did you want, Anne? Did you just want the full set? I can tag you if you want me to. All right, we are almost done. We've got 2 more colors and then our project is complete. Okay, there's what we have. We're gonna lay this back down. We're gonna do the center and then we're finito. This was a quick project tonight. Now, I will be live in the morning. I want to say it's 9 a.m. And I want to ask y'all something. What theme do y'all want? Do y'all want a Christmas project? Do you want a snowman project? What theme are y'all looking for? Yay! I will, Anne. I found a 12 by 20 easel that has a blank surface. Yet, you sure do, Miss Debbie Cash. You need this transfer. You do. I love this transfer. Like I told y'all, the moment that I saw it, I knew that one was going to be mine. I have not checked my messages yet, Miss Ann. I've been very busy. I've been shipping a ton. And Lord, y'all, we are so close to being done with that sale that we did at the beginning of the month. I think I have 10 orders to ship from it, and they're all cut. So it just is, I'm cutting now faster than I can ship. So I am going to work on that tonight and tomorrow morning. And I'm hoping at the end of the day tomorrow, we will be done with the sale orders. And then I can catch up quickly after that. The issue with the sale, the reason why it takes so long sometimes with me for the sale is because I'm having to go find the individual files. I mean, it's my own fault. Instead of like a live sale where I have all the files on one sheet, so it's really easy for me to build and cut quickly. With the live sale, or not live sales, but with website sales, it takes me a little bit longer because it's having to go find all the different files. I mean, files from 4 or 5 years ago, and knowing what they were named and all of that. And I'm the only one that knows what the files are. So it's not like, Thomas, bless his heart, he wants to help, but he doesn't know the name of the files or anything like that. So he can't really help me. So, and it doesn't help that I haven't been feeling well the last few days. Today's the first day in a week that I have felt a lot better. So, no, you get it. No, they don't send a squeegee with purchase. The only time you get a squeegee is if you become a club member, and that's on your first month only. But no, you don't get an automatic squeegee with purchase. All right, we're going to go in with Peachy Keen in the middle. I'm going to try to mix in some of that orange on the outside, if I can. Throw that off. So no one wants to say in what our project is tomorrow. I know Miss Lynn said Thanksgiving. Anybody else? Christmas, snowman, shelf sitter. What are y'all looking for? Y'all are just, oh shoot, I forgot about the words at the bottom, y'all. We're not done. Okay. There's what we have. We're going to lay this back down. And let's do the bottom. What do I want to do? Let's do, I want to bring in some of that marmalade. Fall every day. Where's my nominee? Snowman. I was thinking a snowman project. Well, this one that I'm thinking of is like a snowman Christmas project. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. This one is going to be like a snowman Christmas project, I'm thinking. And this one was requested by Miss Tammy Roofer. She sent me a picture. And she's like, can you do this? So, I don't think we'd use any chalk on it. Not as of now. I have to look at it. But if we do, we might use like a pattern. Snowman, snowman. Y'all love the snowman. I typically try to leave snowmen for like that weird time, like probably like December crafting, because after Christmas, there's really not much until like spring. I mean, there's Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, but there's so many cute snowman files out there right now. And we're going to do something new in Thrifty Thursday tomorrow. So Thrifty Thursday will be tomorrow over in the VIP group. That's going to be a way to grab discounted chalk stuff and discounted cutouts. But we're going to try something a little new. We're going to see how that works out. So, if you like to save a little money, now I will tell you that the Thrifty Thursday sale is a little competitive. It's a first come, first serve. So if that's not the type of style sale you like, if you get easily frustrated by that, then I do not recommend joining that. Because every time we've done a Thrifty Thursday, we have sold out of every single wood cutout that I offer. Sorry about another crap, but I really like using this. The stencils are fun, Miss Ann. The stencils are a lot of fun. Okay, I actually kind of like the orange wording at the bottom. Lay this down. I'll clean it after my live. But here is our project. Snowman fall and Christmas door rounds. I know, I've been wanting to do some door rounds. I used to do them all the time, and I guess I got away from them. I need to get back onto them. But there is our Christmas market sign. What do y'all think? Now it's lagging on me. Is it laggy for y'all? So this is the Christmas market sign. This is the 12 by 18 pallet sign that's available on my website. If you comment the word market, the first link in there will be to the pallet sign. It is 25% off until midnight. And all of my pallet signs that come in, I think it's B, C, E, G right now, are all available and they're all 25% off. So if there's a pallet sign that you've been wanting to get for a size E or, you know, a size B, go grab them because they are 25% off. The second link in the message is to all the chalk stuff. Pretty simple. It's like so slow for me for some reason. So go grab this while you can. I love it. We just did a really simple Christmas craft. And I think this one I'm going to donate to my niece and nephew's like school fundraiser thing. I have to give her some items. And I think that's one of them. Before y'all go, these are in the VIP group. I will drop the link to the VIP group here in a second. But these are the bundle for today. So you get, there's 5 different ornaments. There's the mixing bowl. There's the gingerbread. the kitchen tools, the Cookie Crew, and the KitchenAid mixer. If you hop over into my VIP group, you can claim these. You can claim them individually. You can claim them in sets of 3, or you can claim them in sets of 5. So like if I had somebody today who claimed 3 of the Cookie Crew, and that was her bundle, or if you want 5 of the Cookie Crew, you can do that, or you can just get all of them, but that's over in my VIP group, okay? 1 is $7, 3 is $18, and all 5 is $25. Tonight will be the only night that you'll be able to make a bundle of 3 or buy them individually, because then from here on out, they will be available in a set of 5, okay? So let me drop the link to the VIP group for y'all, and then we will hop off. I will see y'all in the morning. I am going to go live in the morning, so we'll do some sort of snowman something. But here is the link to the VIP group. Go grab these because I love them. They're so fun. And these are already loaded into Whatnot. So these will be up for sale on October 10th. The finished pieces will be up for sale on October 10th over on Whatnot. So there's the link right there for you. Go click on that and it should be the first. It's not. Hold on. Gosh. I'm going to make it the first thing that you see. So when you go into the VIP group, you'll scroll down past the featured section and it should be the first post that has a picture of these where you can claim them. So remember, the last night is tonight to bundle them or pick, if you know what you want, because from here on out they will only be available in the set. Okay. I will have these. So Thomas talked me into putting the bundle up in the Thrifty Thursday sale. So the bundle will be in Thrifty Thursday tomorrow night for $25. So all 5 of them would be 5 for $25. $5.30, Lynn, as of now. That is always subject to change, but if it does change, I will send a message on the broadcast channel. All right, y'all. So these will be available tomorrow night, also in Thrifty Thursday, but they'll only be available in a set of 5. You won't get to build a bundle or anything like that. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. I hope you'll have a great rest of your evening and get some crafting done. Go sit down and craft and paint something for you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to feed Boone and Tucker. I'm going to unload the laser, start a new cut, pack some orders, and then do some painting tonight. So I will see y'all tomorrow morning bright and early around 9:45. I need to double check my time. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.